Hey there, Jeremy. Welcome to your final set of essays. So this technology essay, the core of the question is, should humans change their behavior to suit advancing technology, or should we change technology only to suit our behavior? So by reading your essay, it appears to me that you believe technology should adapt to people, that we should not learn to change our behavior, that we should in fact only develop technology that's necessary for us. So cool, that's fine. So in your intro, I would put, I would expand it ever so slightly just so it's a bit more clear. So undeniably, technology has revolutionized, British English please, the lives of human beings. It has also aided humans to become more intelligent due to its pervasiveness. Despite this, technology should continue to adapt. Technology itself cannot adapt. We would have to adapt it. So we would say technology should continue to be adapted along with, or actually, relative to human need. We could do with putting a little bit of an explanation in there. Maybe something like to avoid unnecessary, or maybe in order to maintain control of its advances. So you're not actually discussing both views here. This is a give reasons for your answer type question. So it's saying, what do you believe? Should this happen or should this happen? Is this happening also? Give reasons for your answer. So I would say this essay will explore my view further before a reasoned conclusion is drawn. Whoops. So firstly, the advent of technological products has. If it was technological products, it would be have. Technological products have, but you've said the advent of. So the advent of technological products has assisted the intellectual growth of human beings. Indeed, inventions such as computers made it possible to store vast amounts of significant scientific data, which are invaluable for human survival. Cool. For instance, many science books are now digitized, once again, English, British English, and stored in microchips, and can be accessed instantaneously with computers by many scientists the world over. Good. So we're already at that point where we're getting to frequent error-free sentences, which is really good. Thus, learning and knowledge acquisition is faster and easier than in the past. Besides the ease of access to information, scientists across the globe can easily share ideas through computers, leading to more scientific inventions. Therefore, technology has aided humans to progress with intellectual capacity. Let's say their intellectual capacity. Nevertheless, it should not be forgotten that whilst technology has brought about tremendous benefits, it should still adapt according to human direction. I think it would be better to say that. You could say human's direction, but you would have to use the possessive plural, like that. But human direction is better. Don't need this. This means that people have control over. We have control over things. People have control over the limitations of technological capabilities. For example, robots with artificial intelligence must have limitations placed on their decision-making abilities so that humans will not be overpowered. Cool. But I would expect this to be supported a little further. You could give the example that recently an artificial intelligence that developed its own language was switched off because it was not instructed to do so. So a company, I can't remember which company, but a company recently killed an artificial intelligence because it developed its own language, and scientists got scared that it was doing too much on its own. Finally, technology should only exist when a certain endeavour is beyond, I would say beyond human capacity humanity's endeavour is beyond humanity's capacity to perform it, or, just like that, when a certain endeavour is beyond humanity's capacity, such as the invention of spaceships to help in space exploration. Good example. Therefore, humans should only allow technology should only develop new technology whenever it is necessary for such innovations to exist. In conclusion, in these modern times, the technological revolution is unstoppable. I believe that this has made humans more intelligent due to faster sharing and acquisition of knowledge. Here we can use a semicolon. However, technology should still conform, I would say, conform to the directives of, once again, let's say humanity, or people. Either's fine. So you have responded to the question well. Really, there were just minor corrections necessary there. It was a case of expanding a few points that needed it. But let's move on to your next piece. So, excellent start. Projected number of visitors from 3 countries. One thing I would say, try not to refer to their nationality. This is a point of pedantry. It's not really that bad. But the graph only states the country from which the people came. It does not state the country in which they were born, or the country in which they have nationality. So if you say the majority of Americans, this says the majority of American nationals, not just the people coming from America. So let's refer to the country of origin in terms of flights rather than the place of birth or their nationality. So the bar graph provides information regarding the projected number of visitors from 3 countries into 4 major cities, London, Paris, Madrid and Istanbul, for the year 2018. Great. Overall, it's projected that the majority of visitors from America, and also we should say the USA, because America in some parts of the world refers to both North and South America, the continents. So, the majority of visitors from America will visit the 4 cities. So the majority of visitors to the 4 cities will be from America. Now that's right. While only 1 out of 3 cities, 1 out of the 3 cities, because we need to refer specifically to those 3. 1 out of the 3 cities is going to be popular, or is expected to be popular, for tourists traveling from Mexico. And it's not a projected year, it's in 2018. The year is not projected, the number of visitors is projected. According to the graph, Paris will be the most popular destination in 2018, with an expected number of visitors. With an expected number of 100,000 visitors coming from the USA. However, Paris will not be as popular for, let's say, travellers from, like, again, we don't really know of their citizenship, with only 50,000 and 25 visitors respectively. The city of Istanbul, with a favoured, I would say. You can't talk about it being the favourite, because a favourite means somebody's top personal preference, whereas favoured means of the options, it is the most chosen. Again, let's try something else. People travelling from Canada, with approximately 70,000. So the city of Istanbul will be the favoured destination for people travelling in Canada, with approximately 70,000 people. There you go. With approximately 70,000 people expected to visit the city. London and Istanbul expect the least number of tourists from Mexico, with a projected figure of 20,000 people for each city. It is noticeable, though, that the city of Madrid will be the most popular for, again, those travelling from Mexico, with over 60,000 people thought to arrive in 2018. That one's not quite as good as the others, but expected, projected, estimated, they're all... So let's say estimated, actually. Estimated to arrive in 2018. And what are we on? We are on 187. Nice. All good. Right. I'm going to send this over to you now. Have a really good study. I'm going to see if there are any additional essay questions I can send you, but you'll hear from me very soon. Have a great day, Jeremy, and speak to you again later.